Hi, I am Beverly Mackey, and we are going to review division using the area model. And why do we call it area? Because if you look at this rectangle, if I wanted to find the area, I would multiply normally, your length times your width, these two sides. And in this case, our divisor will serve as that side, 16, and we do not know what this side is. But we do know that the total area is 2,496. And that is what we want to find out, the missing side. And we will use an area. We're going to draw another rectangle. Let's see, just to keep it neat. Dark here. Starters. Okay. All right, we'll put 16, our divisor. I'll put our dividend in the corner here. I'm not sure I made that big enough. Okay, anyway, so 16, our factor. We're going to see how many 16s we can get out of 2,496. And as usual, we're going to do some prep work first. So we call this my little prep area. And let's see what other factors we can multiply 16 by in this problem. And I always start with 2, 5, 10, and 100. All right, 16 times 2, 32. 16 times 5 is 80. 16 times the 10 is 16 times 1. And then we're talking about tens. That's why we're going to put the 0. Because when you multiply by 10, what happens? The numbers shift to the left, one place value position. And the same will happen when we do 16 times 100, except this time we're talking about hundreds. So it shifts 2 places to the left. Your 16 does. All right. So 16 times what would give me pretty close to the 2,496. When we look at our T-chart, it's 100. So we're going to multiply that 16 times 100, which we know is 1,600. Subtract 6 minus 0, 6, 9 minus 0, 9 or 9 tens. And then you have 400s minus 600. We can't do it. We have to go to the thousands place. All right, we're going to take one of those and take it over to the hundreds place, but it can't be 1,000. So it transforms, so to speak, into 10 100s. And so we have 10 plus the 4 that's already there. And so it's 4, so it becomes 14. That's where the 14 comes from. All right, so then it's 14 minus 6 is 8. So we know that this side of the rectangle is at least 100, right? So we're going to continue. We'll take the 896. That's what we're going to start in the next section. All right, 16 times what would get me close to 896? Well, 100 went over. 10 will work, 160, but that sure is small. So we will just double it. If we double it, 10 and 10 is 20. 10, and then we double the 160. 160 plus 160 is 320. 320. 300 for 800. I bet I could double again. What do you think? 20 and 20 is 40. And then 320 plus 320, 0. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. There we go. Let's just go with that. So we're going to subtract 640. So 6 minus 0, 6, 9 tens minus 4 tens, 5 tens left. 800 minus 600 is 2. Very good. So then we take that over, carry that over, 256 minus, how many 16s can we get out of this 256? But based on our T-chart, sorry, we didn't put the 40 there. Chart, we can't do 40 anymore. We can't do 20 even. So this time we really do have to do the 10. And so 16 times 10 is 160. Subtract 5 tens minus 6 tens. We can't do it. We have to take 100 from there, from the 200. Okay, so now I have 10 tens plus the 5 tens already there, and that becomes a 15. So 15 minus 6 is 9. Yep, very good. Carry that over. 96. 16 times 5 will get me pretty close. 16 times 5 is 80. We're going to subtract again. 6 and 9 minus 8 tens is 1. So 16. So this is nicely. Move it over to the next 16. 16, how many groups of 16 can we get out of 16? A big 1. So 16 times 1 is 16. We subtract and we have finished. A nice even number. And what is that number? We're going to add all of the partial quotients. This is what we call them. Have you added 100, 40, 50, 55, 156. So the missing number here, the missing side is 156. Now I'd like you to look at it and see, could we have used a larger number along here? How would you have done it? Will you please? You can turn off the recording and work the problem on your own and share with me what you did differently. All right, I look forward to seeing your approach. Again, this was division using the area model.